Hello, hello. How is everyone? Welcome, welcome. Bienvenidos to my first live stream. Yay! Welcome. Like the banner said, buckle up. Because we will do a lot of things. Because Q4 is right down the corner. And also because it is the first live stream that I'm doing, actually navigating the things. So there's that. I've been knighting a lot of people, aka modding a lot of people, a lot of friends. So if anything kind of like strange happens, there's enough people to catch it, just in case I don't catch it. Um, so yeah, again, welcome. I'm trying to kind of like get let people come in, trickle in. That is funny. All yeah, welcome to the jungle. All the taming, bedazzling. Welcome, Cookie King. Let me go from the very beginning and start kind of like showing a couple of comments while we still let people coming in. I am excited too. I took out my some of my fall and Halloween washi tapes. Um, yes, check out my socials and my Kindle Vella. I usually just leave my link three link because it has all the important links. Um, I have one of my childhood best friends here too. Um, and yes, we talk with each other in Korean. We're that quirky. Um, Thank you for everyone who gave suggestions for washi tape. I don't remember where I got mine. So that is great that you guys gave suggestions. So yes, get your beverage, water, tea, coffee if you drink coffee this late. Get your calendar, planner, bullet journal, Notion, Trello, whatever you use to plan. Get it in front of you. Hello, Morgan. Hi, JC. Hi, Dolores. Hey, Des. Hey, Victoria. Um, Barrett, I'm glad JC reminded you of this. Yes, don't forget to like. Thank you for the sharing the link. Love you too. I miss you a lot. Yeah, that's why I said it's if you are the kind of person who drinks coffee, it's never too late. Hello, Nia. The link to the Vela if you're in the US. Um, Also, remember to like and subscribe. This channel, I usually just share my writing journey, a lot of writing blogs, some chit chatting videos. I don't promise any live streams after this. This is just like a spur of the moment decision. So there's that. Uh, Don't hold it. Don't hold to a promise that I am not making. But everything writing related, if you enjoy that content, do subscribe. That always help to the to let the algorithm overlords know that people like my content and like me. That's okay. Uh, if you already did your planning or you're not someone who plans, you can be hanging out, playing some games. Maybe you are writing, editing, revising. You can do that. Uh, Now, on Sundays, I do show some restraint. That's good to know. And I'm not going to promise anything. Maybe not. I don't know. Um, I hope, Barrett, that you are feeling better. If not, I hope the next days you are feeling better because the flu during summer and doing like transitioning between seasons are not fun at all. Hello, Tiff. Oh, that. I'm sending you all guys a hug. Sending you hugs. Hello, Nick. Just a game. If you're reading, like you pretty much can do anything. Like this, I'm planning because I need to plan, but I am not holding anyone to the planning thing. Like you can do whatever you want. Most of the conversation will be gears to planning. Yes, all the adult beverages. You all know me. I mean, I don't have anyone right now, but grab yourself a beer, a glass of wine, make yourself a cocktail, whatever you need or you desire. Uh, I I have a lot of things that I want to do. There's a lot of ambition for my Q4, so and it's just around the corner. It's not even a full week away. So that's why I'm like forcing myself to do this. Hey Shannon, hope you're doing well. Oh no, I do apologize. I hope today was better and that you're resting, enjoy gaming and relaxing. Um there's a couple more days to plan. You guys got that as if you're not planning right now. Um yes, this last few weeks has been a struggle. You guys know the struggle. Um, where is the here? Sadly, Barrett is Q4 for 2022. I personally don't feel ready for 2023. So I I don't know if I'm ready for 2022 to end, even though it hasn't been the greatest year. I don't know. Hey, Lady Nia. Hey, Pat did. I'm seeing a few people trickle in from Courtney's stream. Thank you so much for coming here. If you still want to write, you are more than welcome to do so. I will be running kind of like 30-minute sprints so people can actually work through reviewing their last month or the last quarter and like coming up with their goals, writing them down. If you're not in the headspace to do that, and you are more like still in the writing space, editing space, revising space, go ahead and then do that. If you just want to relax and you want to focus on, I don't know, gaming, reading, anything like that, go ahead and do that. Whatever works for you right now. Um, let's see. Yeah, I've been doing many most of the day. I have a number of things I want to work on it the last few months and needed to get it out of my head. Yes. Grievous Girl, hello. Maria K. It's a cute puppy. I mean, we're very close to the really good holidays. Like Halloween is a fun holiday for people who like it. Thanksgiving is a great time to eat without guilt. If you feel guilty, throw that in the trash where it belongs. Enjoy the food. And Christmas is a great time to feel hopeful, feel merry, feel happy, and kind of like, again, trash everything negative that had happened to you during the previous months. So yeah, we're getting into the really good time. um, hello, writing 9 to 5. So let's start. Let's start. I already gave enough time for people to come in. Honestly, I cannot believe there's 28 people here. Like, you guys are awesome. Let's start reviewing Q3 or the past month, because you can be someone who plans on a month-to-month basis, and that is a-okay. um I already I already did that because I didn't want it to come completely unprepared. But while we do that, I am going to set up my bullet journal because I haven't set up at all. I am going to set up my October month, and if I have some time, start kind of like the spread for my goals for Q4. That is the plan. Um, if you guys want to share down in the comments if you look kind of like back as a quarter, or if you just look back just a month to month basis. Um, let me check. Yes, Halloween is Christmas for, I would say, the gays, the spiritual, mystical beings of this universe. Halloween is a really good time. Halloween doesn't have to be terrifying. Fall is the most wonderful time of the year. Um, but as far as work and writing, I'm so far behind. I feel you, Nia. I feel you. To-do-do-do-do. Oh, nice. Hi. It's me, Teresa Marie. Hi. Welcome. That is so cool. Thank you, YouTube. And thank you for searching for Q4 planning videos. Uh, that's perfect. So, my lovely friend Lourdes. So, what I'm doing here is a plan with me for the next quarter, the next 3 months of the year, to plan what my goals are and kind of like what kind of projects and steps I need to take to achieve those. So, that's what I'm doing. But since this is kind of like quote unquote a productivity stream, if people want to do other things like writing, revising, reading, relaxing, gaming, um, I don't know, meeting. I don't whatever they want to do, they're more than welcome to do so. Hello, Caitlin. True, true. It Q3 was it was a thing we should stop talking about after we review it. Yeah, that's awesome. Welcome. Everyone is welcoming. Right? I feel like that. Like it feels like it was just yesterday. I mean, technically, um Q3 hasn't ended, but I digress. Uh, true. True, true, true. Yeah, true. You guys are talking about facts. Oh, I'm so sorry that you got sick. I hope that you're feeling better. Um, I hope no one else got sick, and if they got sick, I hope they are better. Um, it is a rough time. Um, all of the positive vibes to you. Um, that was fun. That was very fun. Seeing the realization on your face. That was fun. So, guys, I have a feeling. I mean, I'm hoping it's gonna be just a 2 hour long stream, but I'm by myself talking to you guys, so I may end up talking way too much. So we might end up going into 3 hours. You can come and go if you like. You can use the sprints to eat because it's getting kind of like in that dinner time for a lot of people. So more than welcome to just let us know what you're eating because we like to know what people are eating. Um, very invested on that. So yeah, let's start with all of them will be 30-minute sprints just to let you know. So it's not too long and not too short. I feel like 30 minutes are a good amount for almost everyone to do this kind of exercise. Again, review Q3 or your past month, whichever way you want to go about it. Um, let me share. Let me share a screen. Just give me a few seconds. Here we go. Okay. So I am using our good friends Laura Nettles timer. I decided on this one because again, it's fall. It has a typewriter behind. It has a book in the front. So it should be good to go. So let's do this on 3, 2, 1. Let's review. And we are done. How we did. I Well, everyone comes back. I only got time to set up my October monthly spread, just to kind of like folly Halloweeny kind of thing, and obviously my Marina the Vampire schedule, which I don't mind showing it because everyone who reads it knows where it's gonna come out. So that is not a secret. And obviously, I put when the Hotmart submissions opens and close. Um, I this is one of the things that I this is why Q3 was kind of like a dumpster fire for me, even though I did a lot of things, but still was not it could have been better. I'm gonna um, highlight some of the comments that I store so I can talk about that. If you want to share anything that you learn from your review from Q3, you're more than welcome to. You're not pressured to do that. Um, Again, Q3 was a bust. And yes, Nia, you had a lot of life stuff happening, and that is something that we have to have space for it and have grace. Because doesn't matter how many things we want to do, there's so many unexpected things, and even things that we do expect. Sometimes they take longer than we expected. So yeah, life happens. Um, yes to this. I feel that we're still it's still so hard to believe that we are inching the last 3 months of the year, and at the same time I'm not sure I won, like I really want 2023 to come. It's just a lot of mixed feelings. um Everyone, thank you for sending good vibes, healthy vibes to Teresa Marie. And yes, we do go down into food rabbit holes. I don't have people here like in screen to get into, but I'm sure you guys will be more than indulgent on the comment section. Also, if any of you guys have a Daiso, they have a great stationery section, and they do have really good prices. I wish we have a Daiso here in Puerto Rico, but c'est la vie. That's okay that you're behind on chat. That is perfectly okay. I hope you were able to cut a few hundreds, maybe a few thousands of the words that you need. We are praying and sending all the positive vibe, productive vibe, editing vibes, anything good for you to make that happen. Thank you, Margaret, for stopping by. I had so much fun at the live stream she did earlier today. It was a smash or pass with Roman Stropes. There were some author tubers and booktubers. So if you didn't catch it live, go to her channel and see and watch the replay because it was really fun. We have a lot of laugh. I really enjoyed it. So let's see. Um, Hi, author Justin Allen. And yes, you got Bedazzle. You can call it whatever you want, Bedazzle. I call it taming. A more positive way will be igniting people, giving you power. Um, I hope Margaret see this or saw this. If not, if you're watching the replay by any chance, there you go. That is okay, Morgan. Again, life happens, and still you did one thing out of the nine. It's just life, people. It's just life. Nick plays some Animal Crossing and debating on the new Disney game or maybe a different one. Let us know. So Shannon's not doing any planning. I have tried to do planning, but something always derails what I wanted to accomplish because that's my life with a neurodivergent kiddo and extended family things. That's 100% life. Whether you have a kid or not, it's just life happens. I approach planning as best as I can, giving myself as many free days as I can. And if I don't do the things or don't do anything, I don't put myself down for it. That is not a healthy thing to do. Des made her a Q4 bullet journal spread and wrote 253 words. Didn't bother with reviewing Q3. The funny thing is, so I realized when I was reviewing before the live stream, I did not do any planning for Q3. I just carry on everything that I was doing for Q2, and change so many things. I mean, out of the things that I wanted to do from Q2, I'm close to one of them, and I think I'm halfway through the other, but such is life. Savion started listing all important dates on Q4, and he had to leave for church. I hope you have a good service. That would have been a disaster. I mean, it was quite a shock when I realized I didn't have a Q3 plan. I was like, wait, what? What happened, Esther? Um, yeah, this is a good, like, I know people who plan like monthly or even just week by week, and they just have the general idea of what they want to achieve, and then they move towards that based on what is happening in their life, and that works for a lot of people. Probably, I'm guessing that might be your approach, Shannon. Nia got her Canva board decorated. Next is to step it up, print stickers, and then get to do my journal schedule. Nice. That's good that you can do that, Shannon. Wish I could be more spontaneous and still maintain some kind of productivity. Yeah, I probably it's just the flexibility that some people may need. Shannon, I think my planning life is like my writing. I'm not a planner or a pantser. I'm just in between, burn bones of knowing what I'll do, but I only plan ahead by a week or two for most. Yeah, I can wait to see it. I hope you're blogging this, or if you're blogging something soon, that you show it off. Um, Morgan says that I have a really bad sense of time, like how long things will take or even what day it is. So I feel like I need to reevaluate how I do goals. Uh, time is such a weird thing. Planning, show me those spreadsheets. Hi, Richard. I personally don't do planning on spreadsheets. You probably would enjoy to know that I do sometimes outline on using spreadsheets. That's what I'm currently using to outline my homework project. So there you go. Yes, you're vlogging it. Yes, yes, yes. Shannon, to be honest, I would love a more structured life for planning, but I don't want to limit my situations as I love my family and all the craziness. Yes. And it also based on priorities, I imagine. Ah, that's so funny. Your plan, sir. It's an avadasso when you stick jewels into. No, 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 no. Richard, you're gonna have to wait a little bit to get bedazzle. More like tame. I tame people here. I'm like a Pokemon master. Lol, nothing wrong with a little craziness in life. That's the good kind anyway. That's true. Knighting sounds fantastical. Yes. Yes, it sounds. I mean, I can use knighting because I use taming when I get wrench. That's when I use taming because I'm being shackled by my friends that I love. Um, but here we can be a little more I don't know, more, what is the word that I'm trying to say? It'll eventually come me, but yeah. If you guys like the knighting thing when I wrench people, um, then I'll keep it. Yeah, that's the reaction. Yes, you are. Um, yes, I wish I had a die. So yes, behave, Richard. He's still not wrench, so he can get in real trouble. Trouble. Uh, Tiffany, I've been setting up my digital planner, so now I'm setting up October goals for Vela. Sounds awesome. Yay for blogs. I'm planning the new Disney game, and I'm playing. Lord Jesus, Esther. I'm playing the new Disney game, and I'm enjoying it. Never play Animal Crossing or Cross, but I have heard people say the feel is similar. Interesting. So, Austin, author Justin Allen. Richard is a wonderful human being that loves to bring chaos to any chat in this corner of authortube. Sometimes he gets a little too spicy. So yeah, he's yeah, his he likes to stir the pot, like JC says. uh Honestly, how can you plan out the whole year in advance? Life happens. That's true. That's why I like the quarterly planning. I mean, I set up goals for the entire year, like really big goals, and then I just break it down every 3 months and hope that I get there. Um, True, ideas happen. We love welcome Richard Chaos. That's true. Yeah, not the whole year. Most people go by quarters. I do monthly because, as you say, life always throws me too many curveballs. I wish life will chill out for you, JC. Richard does monthly too. He's not afraid to chop and change. Love Richard's chaos. Hail the king of chaos. Yes, I do outline with spreadsheets. I wish I could show it, but I don't want to spoil what I'm working. So there's that. And all the caps like Cookie King. Quarterly planning became overwhelming for me, so I went back to monthly. For me, monthly feels a little too short, so that's why I'm doing quarterly. Richard is untamable. I mean, he's not entirely wrong, but it's too early for us to. No, not for him. It's not after hours here. That's true. That's true. writers, we are often at loss for words, especially if you're someone who happens to use two languages. It gets a little more complicated. Have a good night's sleep, Richard. Thank you for coming by. I know it's super late for you. You bye bye. Oh, bye Richard. Bye Richard. Okay, quarterly, monthly, weekly, then daily. That's how I break it down, and I always leave room for flexibility. Interesting. Good night by Richard. Okay, so I went through all the comments so far because while I do other things, you guys are gonna say a few more things because I know you all. So we review core three, or we started doing our spreads. Next thing in our agenda is to set the goals for Q4 or for the month of October. Uh, I don't use two languages was my excuse when I fumble on my live streams. Well, honestly, now that I'm in the driving seat, there's a few things that you have to kind of like keep your mind and your attention. If you're someone that opens the actual video on YouTube, that's another thing. If you're actually doing some work while the sprints are going, it's a lot. It's a lot. So it doesn't, you can fumble even if you're in just one language. It's just like for me, when my brain short circuits is because of I'm probably thinking in Spanish while I'm talking in English, so I'm glitching. That's mostly why I stutter and stumble. Welcome to hosting. See, this feels. I mean, not a lot of people have done theater here, but some of you have done. This feels like that. This feels like a sort of a performance, even though I'm not like what you're seeing is what you get. Like, I'm not, this is not a character. This is me. But it feels sort of like that. And I have experience with theater and with concerts and kind of like having to uh not host necessarily, but kind of like trying to connect conversations and kind of like lead when you're kind of like presenting a song. You kind of like trying to lead the previous song to the next song, so kind of like it flows a little bit better. So this feels like that. That's why I think I. That's why I feel I am not. Um, it doesn't feel scary, really. And I also have been doing a lot of StreamYards with all of you. Well, most of you. Uh, so JC does monthly, weekly, and daily. Quarterly did not work for me, but I may try it again. And next year, that's if you have any questions, JC, just you know how where to find me and how to find me. Hosting is hard, Shannon. No excuses necessary. That's true. Well, breaking down the quarter into 3 months and setting those goals monthly helps. That's true. True. True, true, true. I haven't done quarterly in over a year, and I feel like I got things finished. I did a lot, but big, longer goals didn't get met. So, what I will say to that is what goals can you set for this upcoming 3 months that working on them like as often as you can will get you close to those big longer goals, because that's how I work my really big goals that I set up for the year. And then every time that I reassess my next quarter, I look, okay, what can I do, what goals do I set to get closer to this big goal or this bigger goals. um, Thank you. You're doing great. I think all the plastic as a co-host has served you well. That is true. Um, Esther, your English is better than mine, and I've been living in the U.S. for 9 years. Thank you. That is very nice of you, Lourdes. I don't feel it's better. I think we do have a very similar accent. Um, it's just that friends when I travel, most of my friends when I travel, they rely on me speaking in English, so I lost the fear of talking very quickly. But yeah, I do think you and I have a very similar accent. I agree. I think you're doing wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you who have let me co host. And also, watching Margaret's video when she does live to like introduce other people and how to learn how to use StreamYard helps. So if you ever someone ever here that is watching eventually wants to use StreamYard to live stream, highly recommend to check out Margaret's Pinar channel. She does wonderful videos about how to use StreamYard and how to do all this nifty little things like banners. So let's do some goals for Q4. Again, we're going to do a 30-minute sprint. And again, you can work on a anything that you're like planning, writing, revising, um, gaming, anything. You all are welcome to work on anything you would like. So we will start planning our goals in 3, 2, 1. And time. How did it went? Did you set up realistic goals? Did you got carried away with your goals? And also Nick had a question for the chat. If you guys can give him your thoughts about it. Let me remove a couple of things so I can use my keyboard. Ooh. So let me go through the comments. And also, I do agree it's gonna depend on the music. If it's something like a lo-fi, um, chill kind of music, I think that's okay. And also the volume of it too. So Shannon is almost done with her beta reading. 3 more pages to go. We do have 2 more 30-minute sprints. So that's a good. That will let you know how much you can get done. Um, Great, that's a perfect timing. You finish your chapter. That's good. I'm so happy. That's been a really today has been a good day for you, Des, on the writing sphere. JC set up her October streams. Yay for finishing chapters. Des says also plan week 1 of October goals, breaking down the big goals into smaller, achievable ones. That's good. Gotcha. I mean, anytime. Anytime. So, anyone else? So I usually, if you see my Canva board, I set up 3 goals every 3 months. Um, the first one is my writing slash author career goal. And then I have like a business community goal, and then I have a personal goal. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm working. Um, what else can I say? So Morgan said I plan my goals for the rest of the year. I only have one: publish book 2 and 3. I guess that counts at 2 goals. Yeah, that real there's enough things to do to be 2 goals towards a main big goal, which is finishing your trilogy, having more backlists, furthering your author career. Just some examples of what a big goal could be. So I will say, for example, my big writing goal is to actually build up my author career, my hybrid author career. So for my writing goal for this next 3 months is to create stories that will get me close or get me started on like setting into motions that author career career author path. um and it's kind of like starting with Marina the Vampire, but there's so many more other projects that I have that will get me further close to it. So Paget says not able to edit due to family, so I'm skimming writer and marketing videos that have been on my watch later list for forever. have got lots of info, so that's very cool, and that still work because that is great information that can help you through your career as a writer. I'm pretty sure you will find time to edit once you're in the right um, headspace and have more uninterrupted time. So Patton shares that goals for Q4 are uploading second book in my cozy mystery series, finish outline for the third book, and finish first draft of the third book. And learn Mandarin. Oh, that's cool. I took Mandarin and I forgot all of it. Joking, relearning Mandarin, but I would like to take learning it back. Yeah, I I took classes and I completely forgot it. Also, I did a, I I took Mandarin and Japanese at the same time, so that's not the greatest decision on my part. Um, and I actually enjoyed it more my Mandarin classes than my Japanese classes. And I also got very sick during the same time. So I did not retain anything. I do have all of my resources for my Mandarin class, so I can quote unquote relearn it. And there's so many videos of people teaching you the correct intonations. Uh, but if I make time to learn a language, I will um, keep going back to Korean. That's the language that I've been studying for the longest, is the one that I know how to read, and I kind of understand it. I will say I understand 20 to 25% of what I read, and when I listen to it, I can get a lot of information. Partially is from context, not really because I'm understanding every single word they are saying, but that would be my chosen language if I make space for learning a language. Yeah, it was confusing. Um, yeah, I had it was a time. It was a time I got really sick. I eventually got surgery because I got really sick. So it was not the best time, but I definitely will love to go back to Mandarin. I'm iffy about Japanese. It's the three writing systems are. I'm not a fan of that. So Nia, I have commissioned I imagine art. Um, Vela and one of my novels for Q4 goals. The novel will spill over into Q1 of 2023, but I need to see the progress. That is true. Um, Morgan Lee, I have only published book 2 and 3. The only, that's true. The only. I want to relearn French. I mean, there's so many apps and there's so many videos. It's just a matter of finding the time. It's what's hard, because learning a language, if you're not moving to the place so you can immerse yourself in the language, learning it not in an immersive atmosphere is hard. It takes a lot of time. Um, you're almost done, Shannon. Yes, art. I got you. I've loved French classes. I'm slowly trying to learn ASL. That's awesome. Me too. I took 4 years in high school. I went to France for 2 weeks after I graduated, but I haven't used the language in years. Yeah, that's the problem with languages. If you stop using it, you start forgetting it. I'm so bad at languages, but I love them anyways. Kind of like the men, but uh, that is a great that is a great comparison. uh, that was what I wanted to do after undergrad. You live the actual dream. That's true. I don't know if you guys want to share. I know some people did share their goals. I don't know if there anyone else who wants to. If you don't want to share them, that's totally fine. Um, we can get into the next part, which is breaking those goals. Those goals. So the question, what I usually ask myself when I set up goals is, what am I working on that will help me achieve those goals or will get me closer to it? So that's, for example, for my writing goals, I set up what are the stories that I want to work that will get me close to that career author goal. Um, so Shannon says that she worked 3 jobs while a senior in high school, so to save money for it. So it wasn't easy, but I had fun. That's good. JC took 4 years in high school. Also, but never made it on the trip I had planned to take there because life happens and life just keeps happening. That is true. That's awesome. I hope you get a chance to do it. Maybe relearning it will motivate me to finally make the trip. All I can remember is how to tell someone what my name is in French and to open the door. C'est la vie. And hello and goodbye and please and thank you. And yes to that. Yeah. Yeah, I think by the time you relearn the language, you probably that may be enough time for you to save to make the trip. I'm guessing. This is me guessing. Life got in the way. I do not know French, so I'm not gonna say that. And French usually doesn't have that many similar pronunciations from Spanish. Like I could say a lot of things. Like I could read some Italian words because they're similar in pronunciation, but French and a lot of Portuguese are not. So, not gonna do that. I'm a fast learner, so maybe not. I mean, fast as it like months or a year? Because it could happen that your situation starts to look up and you can save it a year. This is me guessing and being optimistic. So Shannon says, I had a boyfriend who wanted to know how to say I love you in French. There's not an exact translation, so I told him that. After that, he said to me, shut the door. Oh, Lord Jesus. As being silly, just saying it's bad, it's too bad in a bad French accent. Okay. Lol. Well, it will take me longer than a year to save to take that kind of trip that I want to take. So I've got time. You got time, and life can take wonderful turns that might enable you to take the trip faster that you are thinking. So if you guys are up to it, hello, Jen. How are you? Thank you for coming by and staying. Hopefully you're staying. If not, it's okay. Um, let's go. Let's go. If you guys don't mind, if you guys are ready, if you're itching to get things done, whether it's planning or writing or better reading or getting back to your game. Let's break those goals down. Let's set up some projects, or set up what are we doing to this next 3 months or the next month to get closer to achieving those goals. So let me, again, we're doing another 30-minute sprint. Let me do a share. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. If everyone is ready, let's get some things done, whatever you're doing. Again, we're reaching the 2 hour mark. If you need to go and eat or make dinner or have your family downtime, or you're in a time zone that is your sleep time, go ahead and do so. So here we go. We're going on 3, 2, 1. And time to time how the breaking down those goals went. I definitely gonna have a very busy October. Um, but that was my intention. Um, that was my intention initially to have a very, very, very busy October. So November and December wouldn't be as busy as they sometime could get. Um, so let's see. Uh, this was funny and cute, but I will also understand that it's not helpful. It that definitely sounded like a little bit of a sarcasm, but I can totally see how adorable it will be to see your significant other and your child going head to head because they have similar personalities. Again, that's adorable and teary. That's okay, GC. I know it's kind of like your dinner time thing for living the stream. If you by any chance are listening, we just have one more 30-minute sprint just for anyone who wants to know how long. So probably we'll be finishing around 9, maybe a little bit later, but not too late. Me, I don't know why this last week was so hard. Also, me did not use planner at all last week. There it is. Yeah, that has happened to me. Shannon finished her beta reading and sent her the notes to the author. You are very welcome. I'm happy this plan with me was very helpful for many other different things for my friends. Um, an orange sticky, yes. That is for those are my tasks for Marina the Vampire. Yeah, that will do it. Clearly, I was not with it this last week. It happens. It happens. I broke down my goals into bite-sized goals. I hope I can complete them. I feel like you will. I have faith in you, Morgan. Gotta run. Thanks for fame. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Um, Des feels the same. Saying bye to Paget. I'm listening on my phone, responding. I do that too. Uh, Amazon hates me. It won't let me load the next chapter for your story. The Amazon is just. That's why I did. I have it on Coffee and Patreon because Amazon can be very fickle. Um, and I didn't want it to completely chain myself to them, and I didn't want it to readers have to deal with those pesky little things. Savian is back from church. I hope the service was good, and the message was good for your soul. Definitely switching to coffee. Thank you so much, Dolores. Tiffany got all my back planning done, and for the next week, I think I'm almost caught up. Yay! I'm glad you are. If you have a lot of other things to do, or just a couple other things, again, we just have one more. Um, 30-minute sprint, which is going to be the Kanban board time. So if you never heard of Kanban boards, they're kind of like what is behind me. is kind of like a space that you divide on how many goals you have, and then you set up a section for to do, doing, and done. The classic way of Kanban board is it goes from left to right. So to do, doing, done. But I learned it from Sarah Cannon at Hard Readings, and she does it top to bottom, and that makes more sense to my brain too. So that's how I do it. So my top stickies are my to do list, my task. The middle ones are the things that I'm doing, and the bottom ones are the things that I've done, are completed. Um, how is the kid doing? That was a question for Savion. Tiffany, there's a question for you. If you're still doing your live for Notion, and she says that she's still doing it. That's awesome. Cool, cool, cool. What kid? Oh my god, you're so organized, sister. I feel like my streams are chaos. Well, I have a I mean, I this feels organized because it's very specific. Um like it's tours, planning the next 3 months. It lets itself to have it like specific like topics or bite-sized portions to work through. So that's why I feel it feels organized. Because honestly, I got into the studio, I will say 20 minutes before, and I wrote the banners, and that was that. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I do this so often, like the the planning thing, not the streaming thing. That's why it feels organized. I don't think your streams are chaos. I've been in a few ones, and they're very easygoing. Let's do the things that we gotta do, and you just chat for whatever topic the people that are watching and talking to you are want to talk. So I don't think your streams are unorganized. I think they are organized. Uh, so that's the question. First for me, just keep it close. Nick, honestly, when I see you use the Kanban board, I always debate if I should give it a shot. Seems that me and JC seem to have it down. Yeah, definitely learning it from Heartbreaking's videos are very useful. And also I need things visually. I need to be reminded constantly of the things that I have to do. If not, I will forget them. I will just go to the next thing that is in front of me. Like right now, my mom came in and reminded me of something that I told her that I will do before noon, and it's 8:36 p.m. and I haven't done it because it completely flew out of my mind. So I think the way that this worked for me is um, I see it often. Like I see it almost daily. So yeah, if you want to give it a go, definitely look into Heartbreaking's videos about the Kanban board. Uh, it, I mean, I could totally understand it. It feels chaotic to you, but they're not. They're really good. They are. I enjoy when I can tune in. I enjoy my time because it's just so chill. It's just like let's like sit down and work on whatever project we are working. There's no like pressure to reach a certain goal. It's just to work on whatever you want to work. So I enjoy the vibes. Vixen of Fiction, Nia says, I'm excited to get back to the Kanban board. It was a good break at first, but now I feel ready. Yeah, sometimes it feels like it's too much organization, and that can feel like it could be like stunting your creativity. But honestly, I told myself you have very lofty goals, and you have put like not strict timelines, but you have put like dates on it. So you better stick to it, Esther. Um, Shannon said, I thought about Sarah Cannon too. That's where I first learned of Kanban boards. Yes, it's the right name. It's just that her Kanban board videos are on her Heartbreedings channel. She has a channel called Sarah Cannon, and that's for her readers. Nick says to JC that I watched one of them and I was like, I feel I wouldn't be hard to start. But then I'm like, huh? When I sit down to try and figure out how to work it into my life, I mean, I could, if you want me, Nick, I could before we do, like once before we start the sprint, I can kind of like show since it's behind me and there's already some sticky notes that are for the next quarter. How I do it, I can use my Marina the Vampire sticky notes to kind of like showcase it if you want that. If anyone is interested in that, Savion, I don't have the board to do all that, so I just write a goal or two down for each part of my life. That works. I mean, this is just a, how is it called? Oh God, in English, how is it called? Let me find it. That is just a cardboard, like a school white cardboard that you can get like $1 any almost anywhere. Um, those kind of things. And I just divide it with some Jesus washi tape, and I just, oh God, just put like, I just label it and tape it to the wall. It's nothing fancy. Believe me, it's nothing fancy. It looks fancy because of the washi tape. That's it. JC, I think it will work well for you. Having the visual right there in front of you every day can be pressure, but the good kind. That's true. Um, does pick up an open wall and with washi tape or masking tape, separate your goals into sections and just sticky notes away. That's pretty much it. Um, I don't do it right on the wall because I never found sticky notes that will stick to the wall with the amount of humidity Puerto Rico gets, but they stick very well to those school white carbon boards, especially the glossy side. I use the glossy side. Um, Canva boards seem nice, but like it will take up too much space for me, and my OCD husband might not be able to handle something big. But it might work big, but put it in my workspace. That could work. The other thing, a lot of people do this kind of thing, like using Notion, um, or using Trello. You can also kind of use just a folder, and have it kind of like something that you can have it out while you're in your workspace, and once you're done for the day, close it. Just close it. Don't put it like on a drawer or anything like that, because it's going to be out of sight, out of mind. But if you have it, like if you have it on top of your desk or on top of your laptop, and once you go back to your workspace, open it up again, that might work. JC says that she's using one of those trifold boards you get at the dollar store for a science project. I call mine my makeshift Canva board. Me too. Yeah, that will be really helpful because I recognize like the idea I have to do it, but I feel like because I don't usually have big projects, that's what usually gets me. Do you keep it open, JC, or do you close it and put it away? Morgan says Kanban board didn't work for me, but that was probably because I always forgot to use it, much like every other planning tool. That's true. I mean, I think a lot of it is if it's not right in front of you, it's just so easy to not use it. Like for me, it's hard to use my planner if it's not consistently at my desk, or if I know I'm not spending a lot of time in my desk, I take it with me to my bedroom. Because if it's not with me, I'm not using it. It's just have to see it. Um, Nick JC, you think? I feel like even when I have the pressure in front of me, I don't. I'm just like, well, like today was homework till 5 p.m. day because I waited until late. Um, that's I just mentioned it to my partner, and I feel like they're going to do it. Oh, oh, I got cardboard now to find some tea and post-it notes. Yeah, that's what I use. I don't use anything fancy. I think those whiteboards are way too expensive. So this just does the job great. Nick says that he feels that, Morgan. I forget a lot to use the things that I have. Like sometimes I'm really on top of it, and other days, like last week, was driving the struggle was. Shannon says, same for me. I have to remember that I should remember about my planner. Yeah, that is never that when you ended up doing that, it's not a tool that works for you. Um, I could be staring right at it and still say, nope, I don't wanna. I mean, yeah, that could happen. We just gotta keep finding ways what will work for us. Like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and to the next thing and see if it works. Um, Too much remembering and memory's not good. And then JC to Dolores, I'd take mine to my wall with some really strong packing tape on the bag. It has to be open out on the open for me, or else there's no point. It's hard remembering using the thing too much. I mean, this that's relatable. Do you get the ADHD like panic when it finally reminds you, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is the thing I should have done," and that is a mad scramble. Mine is on a whiteboard, not too costly, and I like being able to change and decorate it easily. That's awesome. It's just everything is more expensive here in Puerto Rico, so a whiteboard might be, I don't know, anything between what, 10, 12, $15 in the US, and here if it's $20 is like a miracle. Um Nick Morgan, it is sometimes remember, but when I'm home and my planner sits on my desk, I don't look at the thing at all. I play video games with a growing to-do list. Yes, I get the panic. It's awful. I had I had that today. I was like, "Oh, jeez, this is due night." Yeah, because it's Sunday, and this is Sundays are the days that you all of your assignments are due, right? Um, I am not a um, planner coach or anything like that, so I sadly don't have any suggestions for Morgan or for Nick. I'll be here cheering you guys on while you find something that works for you guys. Because I know you guys want to do a lot of things and achieve a lot of things. So hopefully you will be able to find um, a system that works for you. Uh, Savina, I hope you find your tape and the post notes. Still have time. Um, yep, Esther, I did everything but homework until 3 p.m. And then I remembered last minute and I was like, well, that, even hearing it, that gives me a little bit of anxiety. But I remind myself I'm not in uni anymore. So my job is to cheer you on while you do your homework. So before we get into the spring, let me quickly do this for Nick. I'm gonna use Marina the Vampire as the example. So Marina is the my serialized story is the project within my writing goal. So when I go into my Canva board, I don't like the way that I learned it from Sarah Cannon, and that makes sense because this is something that I learned when I study advertising, which is my degree. Um, when you're trying to do like a very big advertising commercial, like a strategy, you have to have a goal, and then you break it down by projects, and then the task that you will do throughout a set amount of time to complete that project. So my project is Marina the Vampire, and just to give you an example, and this is why October is going to be like a very busy time for me. Um, I have planned for October to write every episode for November and December. And that is there's some breaks in between. I'm taking holiday breaks. So not every week is gonna have a episode in Vela because my members on Coffee and Patreon get the episodes and they're gonna get some bonus content. Um, so my coffee and Patreon members will get something every week. Vela, it's not. Sorry. Uh, so all of that content has to be written, revised, edited, and scheduled during the month of October. So that is episodes 15 through 20, I think, and then the bonus content, which I think is two bonus content. So that's 9 things to write, revise, and edit and schedule. So what I do is how I break it will be this is not exactly those episodes. This is what I'm working this week, but this is the example. So my project is Marina, and my task is the episode. And I break it down even more by if I haven't plotted, I will have a sticky note for the plot to plot the episode. I have a sticky note to draft the episode. And then I have a sticky note to edit the episode, which includes the revisions and edit. I don't have a schedule posted because when I move the edit sticky note from my doing to my done is because I schedule the episodes. I don't move the edit sticky note until the episode is scheduled. So that's how I break it down goal to project to task, and how I use the Kanban board. The Kanban board has my task. did it make sense for anyone, specifically Nick? Um, I could. What else could I think of? Um, so some of you know that I'm working on what I call the Hallmark project because there is a open submission for Hallmark publishing through the month of October. So I put on like the project is the Hallmark project. So on my Kanban board, there's gonna be like um, do the outline, write the query, write the synopsis, write chapter one, write chapter two, write chapter three, so on and so forth until everything that I need to do to have the package to submit is in the Kanban board because those are tasks because the project is the Hallmark project as a whole. And then that's what I move. And once I'm done with all of that, I'm done with my project. That's how I learn it and how I use it. And Anarchy is here. Hey Anna, hope you're doing well. Um, and yes, don't be like Nick. You're not a bad grad student. You're just stressed. I have a small whiteboard up already with magnets, so maybe I'll take them off and use it as it. Never thought about it. Yeah, it's a good idea. Everyone is saying hi to Anna and asking if it's two N's or one. Awesome. I'm glad it kind of like makes sense for you. Um, like this is like do homework with for this class goal. Is the goal. Task specific homework for X day. Then when you start, you move it down. You're sticky to doing square. When you finish it goes to the finish box. Um, oh, you should make a clip of that section and make it a short Esther. I don't have a paid StreamYard, so I don't think I can do that, but I can do a short. I can certainly do a short. Saying hi. There we go. There's an idea. I didn't even think to do that, but that's the way it makes sense with what Esther was saying. Yes. Thank you. You are right. I'm stressed. I'm just trying and act like I'm not. I mean, I feel like when we are stressed, we try not to recognize it because I feel like when I recognize I'm stressed, it just stresses me out more. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Um, so you're doing the best you can. That is true. Hi. Yeah, 100% grad school itself is stressful enough, and then you add life on top of it. That's true. Thank you. This week was the best. Was oh god, this week my best was subpart, and that's just gonna have to be okay. I can take the week back. So moving on to next week. That's true. You can do it just from the YouTube upload. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know. Yuppers, and right now I'm just like whatever happens sometimes. Yes. So let's do the last 30-minute sprint because I am a little tired of talking. Not tired of you guys. I'm just tired of listening to my voice. Oh. And absolutely, I feel like learning that's just doing something, even if it's not the best thing I ever done. Has been so helpful. Like anything we're doing is we're doing badly. Yeah, y'all dropping off here. It's my bedtime. I got to gym. Thank you, Shannon, for coming by. And I'm glad that you were able to do all the things that you were set out to do. Have a good night's sleep. Not you, Esther. Good night. Night, Shannon. Okay, so let's do this last 30 minutes. So, what we're doing is literally taking that project that will get us the to our goal and to break it down to the steps. So look at your project and ask yourself, what baby steps do I need to take to do this project? And if you're doing it physically, like writing it down on sticky notes, I hope you can put it on a place that you can see it as often as possible. Daily is the best thing if it works for you. If it doesn't, don't sweat it. Um, yeah. Ooh, this. You saw JC thumbnails? I haven't seen them, so I'm looking forward to it. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. one time. This is the last sprint. How do you guys do setting up those Kanban boards, setting up those tasks, baby steps um, for the next month or Q4? Let me know. You probably already saw that I moved some sticky notes. I added more sticky notes. I uh, I I have a lot of sticky notes now. I have even more. So let me check. Also, um, I saw JC's thumbnails for her live stream. I love all of them. I saw Des ones, and they're so cute with those the pumpkins. I know you guys. Do you guys say those are jack lanterns? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm very interested on that sensitivity read. Uh, this is have schedule. Also, very happy that Nick and his partner, their partner, are officially going to get a cardboard, like a poster board, and set up a Kanban board. Hopefully, it will work for you, and you can report to Morgan if it worked for you or not. JC celebrated and feels like you won't regret it. Exciting. Yes, I think it will be very satisfying to see like your assignments, your homework moving. Like you're actually, it feels like you're actually doing the thing. Yeah, because scrambling is not, it's not good. Um, yeah, you're already motivated, so we feel very positive that it will work for you. I also suggested to gamify it since you do enjoy gaming. Maybe that could be a little bit of a motivation there. Um, the scrambling, it's rough. It's rough to scramble. I hope you can figure it out. Congrats to Tiffany for reaching her financial goal. Um, and JC noticed this since like thumbnails and sensitivity read to do. If anyone that is watching that has not read Tiffany's Kindle Vella call Come and Find Her, you should do it before September ends. And also, you are Wrench Tiffany's if you want to share the link, you're more than welcome to. I apologize. Hopefully, you will be able to keep at doing your sticky notes once I'm done. Um, my mom is already calling for me, so we're already past 3 hours. Nick, I managed to actually get things written in my Bujo and Passion Planner. So hopefully tomorrow, when I break things down into steps on the Kanban, I will feel a bit more organized. We're sending you all positive vibes, Nicks. That will work for you. Yes, good organization. You are very welcome. Yeah, they were really pretty. That's link for Tiffany's Kindle Vella. Check it out. Yes, my closest friend is a writer, bachelor's in English, and she works on Fiverr as a ghostwriter and sensitivity reader. So she wants to share her experience and thoughts. That is awesome. We'll put it on my um calendar and make sure I can watch it. Nia is still chugging along. I don't have the color bullet journal pages, so I'm working with a ruler. Yeah, I mean, my bullet journal is like the dot one. So I use mostly just my Crayola super tips and just like made the divisions and the dots and the quote unquote headers and just washi tape. Similar thing with my October monthly spread. Um, and just my weekly, it's very, very, very minimal thing. So that could be an idea. I don't know. Um, so sorry, I was a point most of this stream. Love you to bit, Esther. So proud of you. I know you're sick, Barrett. I'm very happy that you were able to come and say hi. That I'm glad that I was able to kind of like see you and say hi to you. So you are more than excused. I hope you feel better soon because having the flu is no fun. And thank you. I try. I try. I bought a bunch of Halloween decoration yesterday, and my partner was like, "Please, at least wait till October to put them up." Oh, that is funny. I mean, you don't. There's not a lot left of September, so the wait is not that long. You can, if you're still awake, you can put them on October 1st at 12 a.m. If you have decorations inside, and then during the day you can decorate outside. That is a thing. That is a thought. Um, Highly support the Halloween themed thumbnails. Me too. Nia, I can't wait to see how everything comes together. Me too. So, guys, I hope this was helpful and entertaining, and I very much thank you all for coming and being so engaging in the chat. If you haven't liked this stream, please do so. If it was at least entertaining, please do so. If you by any chance you haven't subscribed, hit that red button and subscribe. If you want to, hit the bell so you can get a notification if the YouTube overlords decide you deserve a notification because they're like that. So yeah. I'm so happy to have you all here. Thank you. It helps to have done theater and concerts. Definitely helps. I'm glad that this was good, that you guys enjoyed it. You're very welcome. I'm glad I made you all proud, and this was amazing and entertaining. Again, I don't promise this will happen again, but who knows? Uh, I did make decisions out of nowhere. So just again, subscribe to know if I'm doing this. That's how you will know. Uh, Thank you that I did good. I'm glad that I passed the more. We will see because there's a lot of streams in YouTube. Like, there's not a lot of it. Um, so yeah, it's it's gonna be 9:40 p.m. I hope you guys ate. If you haven't, please go and eat something. Drink some water, maybe some tea. You should stop drinking coffee at this point. Hopefully. Um, Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Esther Marie Andujar. I am a Puerto Rican writer, aspiring to be a hybrid author. If you want to follow in my journey, just follow this channel or any of my socials who are in the description. You guys know the drill. Bye. Have a good night. There's never enough Esther. I know. I'm sorry. I wish I could clone myself, but it's not happening. Good night, Nick. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Agree. We need more Esther. I mean, if things, I don't know. We will see. We will see. We shall see. So again, thank you for coming. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday. And have a great last week of September. I'll see you when I'll see you. Bye.